disclaimer.
Yeah, I don't have a microwave. I just reheat everything in the toaster oven or on the stovetop.
Does it work well?
Yeah, it's just sometimes you have like leftover pasta or something, right? And it's
Yeah.
in the Tupperware. That's more convenient to cook in a microwave because it's
Oh,
right
yeah,
there
because
ready
then
to
you have to
go.
take it out.
Yeah. And then I get the issue where it sticks on the bottom, so I'm losing a portion of, I'm losing like
Oh,
7% of the food because it's sticking to the bottom of the pan. Just
interesting.
even though I naturally,
I mean, do you try to grease it underneath, like even
yeah, I
though like
do.
to reheat it? Huh.
I do, but then I'll walk away for 5 minutes and then it's just heating and the heat's compressing and building in there instead of constantly like turning around like a microwave,
Yeah.
So
Well,
the
see,
heat just
that's the
that's
only
all.
benefit of a fucking microwave. Otherwise, everything else is just great out of the fucking oven, straight out of the oven or out of the air fryer or whatever. Air fryers are
Or
fucking genius.
yeah, and or it's my fault because I'm not there babysitting it, just like stirring it constantly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but if you're reheating something, you shouldn't have to anyways. That's the whole point. Like, even
Yeah,
like they say, do it in the microwave, but like I'm just like, I don't want like I just want hot ham and cheese bagels that Celine's gonna make, and now I gotta fucking wait another hour because I'm waiting for your guys'
dude,
asses.
just call him. I say just call him at this point.
I'm not gonna fucking call them. We're gonna run this
Okay.
as a prelude to our video.
Oh
Now we're
God.
just gonna sit here. We're just gonna bullshit. So
Um,
hear me out, audience. Okay, if you're watching this beginning part, which Joe will put a fucking bookmark over it. Hear me out. We're all in different fucking time zones, first of all, so it's miserable. Okay, it's
amen, brother.
7:45 p.m. my time right now. I'm fucking tired. I got home from work. I didn't eat anything because I try to eat only one meal a day. I snacked at work. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay, we said we're gonna do this at 7:30.
And
Okay,
I'm here.
and my time, and we agreed, and I was fine. You know what? This is okay. It's okay. Price I gotta pay. Well, me and Celine were. Oh, here he fucking is. No. We work different schedules, right? So like, I don't always get to see her. So
yeah,
it's okay.
baby.
Today we're like, oh, we're gonna make dinner and hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be done by
No,
like, 8:30. Fucking these motherfuckers are fucking with me. They're just fucking
sorry.
with me. I know
No,
it.
no. So Lexi lives right down the street from me, and her kid has RSV, and she asked me to get something from the gas station for her real quick.
Don't make me
So
feel bad. I'm telling my
that's what I was doing. Like literally, that's what
I
I was
believe
doing.
you.
Sorry.
I believe you. We're gonna leave this in the episode and put it as like a prelude, okay?
Yeah.
Let me finish
Yeah.
my fucking story, Aaron. So anyway, Aaron's like, oh, okay, like I'm ready to go like early, like an hour early. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm ready to go too. That's great because Celine wasn't even home yet. So I was like, let's do it, like that sounds great. Then Joe's like, well, I made plans around our original plan. You said that we were gonna do it at 6:30 my time, blah 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 blah. So I was like, oh my god. So I had to bite the bullet. Go, okay, fine, fair fucking enough. Super long story, even longer. It's like then,
I don't know you
7:30
work today.
around, we still don't have the fucking link. Okay, so okay, all right. So I text Joe in the group. I text Aaron. I'm like, where the fuck's the link? Like, let's go, let's do this. I'm fucking waiting here. I've been sitting in this chair for like 40 fucking minutes while my wife's taking a shower and doing the dishes now because she's got nothing else to do because she's waiting for me. Anyway, so 7:32 comes around. Fucking get our links right. I'm ready to go. Fucking text Aaron. Give me a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And that brings us into our new episode of Opinions Mostly Podcast.
Wow. I didn't realize we were recording right now. So what is up?
My guy.
That's kind of what we were going
Sorry.
for.
The girlfriend asked for something, she gets it, okay? I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Jesus. No.
It's all good. Joe, insert disclaimer here. So our producers want us to read this. What you are about to enjoy or hate is simply three friends talking football and talking out their asses. Opinions mostly is for entertainment purposes only. You may offer great insights into the NFL and perspectives no one else has. Possible side effects do include feelings getting hurt, being offended, and losing respect for one another. Anyways, all right, guys. What's up, Opinions Mostly, friends, family, faithful viewers?
Oh no.
Thank you for joining us on another installment of the greatest podcast ever made for toxic masculinity. Nick the Shark Herbst. It's episode 17. We're in the playoffs, the divisional round, so we got a lot to talk about. I want to introduce you to our first genius panelist with all of his best opinions, mostly. Give it up for Aaron the Hammer Quillen.
Wow, me? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here. It's just another glorious day. It is so California right now, as everybody knows, like LA is having their issues with their fire. The weather up in Northern California, it's just it feels like a spring day. It was like 62 degrees out. I'm just out in the links, just hitting fucking darts and dingers all day. It doesn't feel like January is my point. Like, what's crazy, man? Like, so yeah,
Had
happy
to
At
to
least
deserve a
be
that's a
round of
here.
good
applause
Had a
part
for
of
good
you.
day.
California right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's unfortunate. Once again,
yeah,
our hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out
mhm,
to everyone in LA.
absolutely.
Um, that's not cool at all, man. Fire's no joke.
No.
But it's not like the fire you were swinging on the links today, baby. No,
Hey-o.
shit. I said I wasn't gonna drink today, but you guys fucking made me stay here for 40 minutes. So I'm pretty hammered.
Well, that's your fault for lying to yourself every day.
Mm, shut
Oh
the fuck
God.
up. All right. And it's a pleasure. We've had a good run this year, and I can't wait to
Mhm,
see what we do in the off season together.
absolutely.
Together.
Obviously, my counterpart, my right hand. Yeah, I do more with my right hand than my left hand. Cut that.
Okay, yeah, no, okay.
Cut
Okay,
that, cut
guy,
that, cut
come
that.
on, cut that.
Uh, give it up for the one, the only Joe Specialty Story. What's up,
You know,
brother?
Aaron, I'm doing good, Nick. Aaron, I guarantee you that I know however many people live in the state of Illinois that'd love to experience that type of weather you have in Sonora right now.
Dude,
Chicago's frozen over and everything, man.
yeah, I like the cold weather, man. Like, I look forward to the winter months. Like,
Has it
just I
snowed at
always
all?
have. No, it
That's
snowed.
weird.
It snowed up probably past Long Barn and up,
Yeah.
maybe. I know Dodge still has snow, but they're probably losing it fast.
Huh. That is very strange for this time of year.
Yeah.
Climate
Yeah,
change,
no,
man.
it felt like a fucking like crisp fall day. Because I mean there is still that crispiness to it, but it feels like it's fall right now.
Global warming, man.
Mountain
It did
warming.
snow here. It snowed
Yeah,
what 8 inches at our house in Dixon, so it's pretty
nice.
crazy.
That's a
It
lot of
did
Yeah,
it.
snow for
Yeah, it stuck for a
that area.
couple days, but it didn't like freeze or anything, which was kind of nice.
yeah.
Did I talk about this last week?
I don't think so.
No, because it didn't happen
No,
yet.
because no, you've only posted on your Snap just a couple days ago, snow.
That's right. So,
So yeah.
um, first time in our new house, which was pretty cool to see our house covered in snow, and it snowed a lot more here than it did in Nashville, like downtown. We're only
Mhm.
like 40 minutes out, but that was sweet. And then oh my gosh, they canceled the Opry for like the third time in history,
Oh
which is
wow.
crazy because it's been like
Yeah.
running for like 100 years.
Yeah.
And one of those days was this up and coming Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So, and then one in COVID, and so then one for this
Yeah.
snow that didn't even like do like people here freak out whenever it snows. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
They don't. They
I've
don't.
100%.
noticed that anybody outside of like California or like Colorado already, those like
Yeah,
high
like
snow
an actual
areas.
snow. I was
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah.
this is 6 inches. I used to drive in 6 feet of
Yeah.
snow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Nick, do you remember driving my Honda Civic with no chains up the 200 grade from your house to my house in
Oh
Miwok,
my
and there's like
God.
2 feet of fucking snow on the ground?
Maybe a little bit. Did we go past the casino? Right?
No, we
Oh,
went up Black Oak and Soulsville Road. Remember all those trucks
yeah.
were
That's
stuck on the side of the road and like
no.
we
That's
were
what I
just
meant.
fucking
Yeah.
we were just
Yeah.
fucking just cruising on like
Yeah.
oh,
That was
don't
wild,
worry.
dude. I do actually
Actually,
remember that.
I think I did put chains on at the bottom of the grade. And
I
then we
think
just
we pulled
fucking
over because
and,
it's
like my
dangerous
little
as
two-wheel
fuck.
drive little Honda Civic just fucking just plowing in the snow.
Nobody has chains here, dude. No.
Yeah.
You probably don't
Nobody
have
knows.
snow tires out there.
No. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
everything is hilly and it gets icy. It's
Hmm.
it's like a really weird situation because we're like
Yeah.
below sea level at points. So it's
Yeah.
but we digress. We digress,
Yeah.
guys. We're having fun. This is what we hope to do in the off season is kind of just bullshit every once in a while, maybe once every 2 weeks. Is that what we're thinking? So let's
Yeah.
while we still have football, let's talk some football. Let's talk about well, I don't really want to talk about this, but we're going to talk about what just happened in the Super Wild Card Weekend playoffs. All right, let's start with a recap of the Steelers versus the Ravens. JoJo, wait, actually, we all picked the Ravens, right, on that
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Clean swipe. Okay, good. We picked correctly. 28-14. Joe, what are your big takeaways from that win for the Ravens?
King Henry.
Hmm.
King fucking Henry, man. Right. He can also make the argument he could be an MVP candidate with Saquon this year, but
Ah,
Steelers lost the last 5 games of the season, 5 in a row, including the playoff wild card bout. A lot of questions surrounding Mike Tomlin, the quarterback situation. If there's any change that needs to happen in Pittsburgh, he's been there for 18 years. He has no trade clause, but it's just a complete collapse of the Steelers, in my opinion. Ravens, they went in there, took care of business. Nothing really blew me away.
yeah. Yeah. Aaron? Oh,
Um,
fuck. Excuse me.
First off, bless you and bless your heart. Um,
Namaste.
yeah, whatever. I mean, were we
Oh,
surprised with Pittsburgh coming off losing the last
Mm-mm,
5 games of the season?
mm-mm.
Baltimore is Baltimore hot. As far as Mike Tomlin goes, we all know who's not going anywhere. Okay, Russell Wilson's probably out of there. They still have Justin Fields. I think we all saw this coming. I think Mike Tomlin's going to fire the whole coaching staff though, and
Oh,
just try to start over with Justin Fields.
interesting.
interesting. Interesting
I
take. I
mean,
haven't heard that one yet.
that's a hot take, but
Mhm.
all right. Yeah, yeah, no, I love it. Um, fuck, I'm just gonna be honest. The last like couple weeks of gambling, I bought a lot of fucking money because none of these games really went the way that I expected, except for like Lamar and Derrick Henry, which was only 2 legs of my 5 leg parlay. So in that sense, fuck the Steelers, fuck Lamar, just because he's so good. He's so
Mhm.
good, and I wish I could keep. He's gonna win MVP. If he doesn't, I would be shocked.
Speaking at the right time.
Russell Wilson, like you said, he's gone. Where's he going to end up? That's what we got to speculate next. He could go to a numerous amount of places, but I think he'll be a
Jets.
second string, maybe, in my opinion, kind of like a backup. But
Yeah.
that might be a hot take. But I digress. I digress. Uh, maybe I'm going too far ahead. I'm just spitballing here. Anyways, I'm rooting for the Ravens, I guess, right now, as it stands. Excuse me. I'm a mess, dude. I'm a hot mess. You guys made me wait too long. I'm off my game. Uh, I think they're a dangerous team, okay? And they would be someone that I would rather see in the playoffs than, our usual suspect, if you know what I mean. Um,
Mm,
Aaron full heartedly agrees with you.
mm.
yeah, well, yeah, he's got to hate the Chiefs. All right,
You
moving
play him
on.
twice a fucking year.
Moving on to our next game. Let's talk the Chargers versus the Texans. This game is a game that I don't think any of us saw coming, right? We actually convinced you, Aaron,
To
Yeah,
pick the Chargers. Yeah.
yeah.
forgive us, please. Chargers lost 12-32 against the Texans. The Texans showed up defensively, and that's our main point. But Aaron, you want to talk
Yeah.
about it a little bit?
Yeah, I should always go with my gut first off.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You did win the trophy.
Yeah.
that's This is true. Thanks for bringing that up and reminding me that I am the fourth and 69 2025 champion.
Yeah.
Unpaid champion, I want to
Well, it's
add.
not even the Super Bowl yet. You gotta wait. No,
Oh my
I got
God.
I
Listen.
got your money. I got your purse riding on the big game. So
Oh.
So if you hit, I get, like
you get a
30
little more.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
okay.
yep.
All
Time
right,
and a half.
whatever. But no, it's shocking. I mean, because the Chargers came out first drive, scored a touchdown, right? Was that
No,
that game?
wait.
No,
Yeah.
or was that Denver? That would have been Denver. Never mind. That was
Oh,
Denver.
Denver came out in the first drive. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. I'm
Okay.
getting that mixed up. But I mean, I guess then Houston just fucking turned it around in a week or whatever, CJ Stroud looked good. He was making the passes he needed made. They were able to fucking just win. Joe Mixon, 106 yards. I mean,
Mhm.
that helps too. They had the run game going, so
Told you to run ball, baby. Run ball.
Yeah. I mean, on the other side, Chargers just shit out. Justin Herbert's just not that guy. I've been trying to say that for years. I've
Whoa.
been a little bit quiet, but this
Whoa.
season, but he's just not that guy.
What?
All
He's
right. All
not that
right.
guy.
Joe, go ahead and talk because I'll talk about the next game first. So take that one up. Take that one off of his plate. Come on now.
So the Chargers just chargered themselves like they have in recent years, losing games they're supposed to win, making turnovers that they're unaccustomed to. Justin Herbert had more turnovers in this game than he had all season personally, interception wise. Unbelievable. And for the Texans, it looked like a tune-up game for them. It looked like they were playing third stringers on week 17, you know? They just completely balled out. The defense, Aaron, you covered it. Joe Mixon running the ball. CJ Stroud looked like rookie CJ Stroud. Looked like he got out of that sophomore slump of a season he's been having all season. Wow, the Texans just completely ass backwards, turned it upside down. We had questions about them halfway through the season up to this point. Looked good. The Chargers simply chargered out.
Okay, all right. I respect your opinions mostly, but talking about the offensive line, the Texas offensive line did better than expected.
100%. 100%.
They like came to play the game. That's one. The Texans defense stepped up too. I don't want to blame Justin Herbert, although like at least two of those 4 interceptions were his fucking fault.
Yeah, they're a tip. So.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it was also a defensive. That's what I'm saying. Like, cut it in half. So you can't give him all the blame entirely. And then I wanted to shout out on Joe's behalf since he used to be our special teams guy. Dicker. He kicked the first 6 points, okay? Which was cool. He had back-to-back field goals. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be a low-scoring game, but the Chargers have control right now. Things just totally flip-flopped to the second quarter. And then the icing on the cake for me when I was like, this is a fucking scam. NFL's a scam is when Dicker missed the extra point after the touchdown they scored at the end of the game. I was like, now time the fuck out, dude. I'm convinced the NFL is rigged. Okay, I'm going to talk about it more later, but this is just fucking bullshit.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's just bullshit. It's all bullshit.
And their kicker is good, too. Dicker's a good kicker.
Yeah, exactly. LA's on fucking fire. Like, it's burning down. The LA teams should win, okay?
Well, one of them
we know one of them did.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. They should, both of them.
Yeah, and the Rams are the ones that the LA actually gives a shit about.
100%, yeah.
They don't give a fuck about the Chargers.
They're like, oh, yeah, they're going to change it. It started with the lightning strike. The Chargers strike. They fucked it all up and burned LA.
They should have never left San Diego.
Yeah, they never left so many fans, and no one in LA really likes them. It's all about either the Raiders or the Rams in LA.
Huge mistake. All right. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. Let's move on. We got the Denver Broncos losing to the Buffalo Bills, which, man, I was rooting for the Broncos to actually win the game. I'm going to take this one, boys. They lost 7-31. I wanted a shake up. I like Josh Allen. I really do. I respect his game. He improved a lot this year. I just kind of I like the idea of Bo Nix just stepping on the field and just like taking over and like, ride Bronco, like Broncos country ride or whatever.
Hell yeah,
that they do. Mile high, it would have been a good story. I think that's why I was kind of rooting for him. At the end of the day, Bills finished 8-0 at home, like 8-0. They haven't lost a single game at home. That's kind of speaks a lot to like their mentality. So yeah, shout out Josh Allen. He knows how to command a team. They know how to run their team. They look really good this year, and they could be a Super Bowl contender, in my opinion. What I look forward to next year for the Broncos is it's a young team.
Nothing.
It's a young team. You got Bo Nix, and Bo Nix is, man, he's a future like Hall of Fame quarterback, man. That guy is gonna develop.
Whoa, all right.
It's his rookie season, dog.
I know, but he's gonna develop. He has something that I can just see him being a star. He is a star, man. He's a star. He's better than Jordan Love. I'll take him right now across the board with Jordan Love. Trade me right fucking now. Right now. All right. Anyways, which one of you gentlemen wants to take this next? The Broncos here.
I'll keep it short.
Okay. Fuck the
I
Broncos. Yeah.
well, first off, fuck the Broncos. No, just kidding. Not really kidding, but you know what I mean.
We know
Um,
you. We know. We know.
to be honest though, I thought that the Broncos were going to put up more of a fight, and there was some thoughts that ran through my brain that the Broncos could actually beat the Bills. But they didn't. They showed up the first drive, like I tried to say earlier. And I thought, okay, shit, like they're gonna bring it. Like they just get in there, the fucking first drive of the game, just go down, score, and then nope, just nothing for the rest of the game, and it was just all Bills. James Cook, 120 yards. I think that was the most he's gotten this season. I'll have to double check that, but I mean, it's still a great game for him. And Josh Allen doing what Josh Allen doing. I mean, what else can you say? This
Don't
is
draft James Cook next year. That's what I gotta say about that.
yeah, no, don't.
Good,
But yeah,
because that means
yeah.
I could draft him. No.
Go for
First
it.
round, third pick. Go ahead, Joe. Take it over. What do you want?
Yeah, I think the future is bright for Bronco Nation, Bronco Country, excuse me. Shout out Aaron on that.
Yeah, that's fucked
Don't
up.
shout out me.
Oh no, I corrected myself there. I was
Broncos
like,
Nation.
hold
I
on.
mean,
Yeah, I had to correct myself
Raiders
there.
country.
They got
So,
a bright
and
future. Sean Payton, offensive coach. Like you said, Bo Nix looking good. I don't know about this whole Jordan Love thing right now. That's a hot take right there for sure, my guy. But
He pissed me off, dude. He fucking pissed me off.
future's bright. But if Buffalo was going to lose that game, you're going to fire the whole coaching staff. There's no way they're going to lose a game like that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, do we see the Bills get into the Super Bowl? Does anybody pick them?
it's either gonna be the Bills. I mean, actually, I don't know. Because they have a shot, Baltimore has a shot, and the Chiefs have a shot, obviously, because the Chiefs are the Chiefs and they fuck them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think so. If they keep playing, they definitely have a shot. My pick right now is Baltimore going to the Super Bowl.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Let's talk
Same.
about Commanders versus the Buccaneers. This is another game that was like shocking. There was a lot of shocking wild card games.
Yeah.
So Commanders won 23-20. Okay. Jaden Daniels put on a show. He put on a show. He did what Jaden Daniels does. He's a rookie MVP, I think, candidate for sure. I mean, if he doesn't. Anyways,
Yeah.
let me have Joe. Joe, you talk about this one first, please.
Yeah, like you said, I think all three of us picked the Buccaneers to win this game, if I recall correctly. I know I
think
did.
so.
Jaden Daniels balled out 24-35, 200 and I'm rounding up here, 270 yards, 2 tutties. Baker Mayfield and Bucks, they've had some costly mistakes in the fourth quarter. That fumble, the miscommunication on the handoff to Bucky Irving, who's going to emerge as a really good running back in this league, I believe, in my opinion. But it wouldn't be special teams without mentioning the special teams of this freaking game, man.
Oh, God.
From 37 to send Washington to the final 8. The Washington Commanders off the upright.
Boom.
Doink their way to the divisional.
Doink it on.
Doink.
Unbelievable.
The doink? Are you kidding me?
The doink-a-thon, dude.
You've seen in the last decade always misses, right? So everything is
Crazy.
just going right for the Commanders right now. New franchise, new owners, new head coach, new starting quarterback, new outcomes.
Yeah. Well, he's got their kicker. He's got that one issue. What is that thing called?
OCD.
Oh, yeah. yeah. That thing is called correct. OCD. He's actually doing his thing.
Yeah.
He's nervous. I mean, he's nervous
Yeah.
and he's also not nervous. It's like just like obsessive
Whatever.
compulsive disorder. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Oh.
All right, Aaron, what do you got to add to that? Anything?
I just want to take a moment for our Lord and Savior Baker
Oh.
Mayfield. on his mistimed, probably game-ending fumble. May he come back stronger than ever next year and possibly lead me to another victory. We shall see.
You're gonna
Um,
draft him first round?
Yeah,
no,
first overall, first round.
no, no, I'm not. Um, so I had this thought too, watching the game. Like their passing game is obviously great, right? Like Baker Mayfield is the type of quarterback who takes chances, and then this year it's been working out really well for him. Uh, I'm pretty sure he threw for over 40 touchdown passes this year. Interception rate is a little bit higher, but not higher, but just more than who else is in the category for over 40 TDs because he is the type of quarterback to take more chances. But here's the thing. Uh, Next year, if Evans decides to stay in Tampa Bay, he'll have Godwin back too.
Yep.
So, like, this might have been a different season for them had they still had Godwin. Like, that is a huge piece of their offense. So,
Great point, Aaron.
um,
I agree with you on
but
that.
as far as this game, I was hoping the Buccaneers would win. I like the Baker Mayfield story, obviously, but I also like Jim Daniels and the Commanders story. So it was a good game. It was a good game to watch, and it's fun that a game came down to a doink.
Aaron, to your point, 41 touchdowns, 16 picks this season
Yeah.
For Baker.
Um, I love Chris Godwin, and honestly, I think in the last couple of years I've had him in at least once in
Yeah,
one of my leagues.
same.
So
Yeah,
I respect that take. I don't know, dude. Baker, I love Baker too. You've heard me say it all
Yeah.
year. Like I love
Yeah.
Baker. I thought he would be more explosive in the playoffs. I just expected something different, I guess, especially
Yeah.
against the Commanders team. And like it was kind of like a letdown. I almost was like after like the first half, I was kind of like, oh man, this is not gonna end well. Like you kind of like see
Yeah.
the writing on the wall, I guess.
Yeah.
And like Joe said, new owner, new coach, new
Starting quarterback.
GM, yeah, new quarterback, all that good stuff. That's another story that I can get behind because like root for the underdog, and you're beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Yeah.
who are a pretty solid team, even with injuries. I saw this. What the fuck is it called? Not a meme, but the oh my god, dude. The Commanders were trolling the Buccaneers about not a pirate, we're Commanders. Did you see that?
What?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, they're pretty much like, yeah, you guys might be pirates, but we're commanders, like of a ship instead of like pirates of a ship,
Mhm.
and that's why they beat them. It was
It's
like
clever.
a whole thing. They
Their
trolled them on
social
like
media
Twitter.
team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
I didn't see that.
they effed them up, dude. So in that respect, pay attention to your names. Okay, your names mean a lot. Like Green Bay Packers pack cheese. What do you think's gonna happen? The Lions are gonna eat us.
Did we see the Baker Mayfield? Did we see the Baker Mayfield truck on Bobby Wags though to get that first down?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
sure.
badass, man.
He's a dog. He's a college bro, dude. He doesn't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
He's still in college. Like
Yeah.
here, he's still in college.
Yeah.
Tampa's a party town, man.
My man's
100%.
wild. I love Baker. I'll draft him next year, second round. Aaron. Commander, or sorry, oh god, Packers versus Eagles.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
All right, Nick.
Been
get it
holding
out
this
of the
one
way.
in. He's been holding this one in.
I don't really know what to say. I mean, honestly, it was a great game. I give credit to the referees. They fucking definitely they fucking rock. They're just the best refs I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And you know what? There's always next year, and maybe we'll pay them a little bit more, and then that'll be the end of the game. Like I don't know. What else do you want me to say? There's really nothing to say.
That is well summed up, Nick.
Yeah, fuck this bullshit. It's all fucking rigged, dude. I'm telling you right now. There's no way. The opening kickoff. The opening kickoff, dude. I was walking with a bunch of people who aren't even fucking Packers fans at my house. And it's like, how's that a turnover? And I was like,
100% agree with you on that.
I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't fucking know. And they're like, that's bullshit. And I was like, yeah, that is fucking bullshit. I was trying not to get mad because I'm already mad. That was bullshit. Keyshawn Nixon gets hit, loses the ball. You guys saw it, right? He fucking still lands, gets the ball, recovers it, puts it on his back. He's on his back. There's guys climbing over him. He's down on the fucking ground, and then give it to Philadelphia. Okay.
Yeah.
Opening kickoff. Or let's just say this, hypothetically. Third quarter. Okay, wow, that sucks. Like, that's bullshit. If the referees call it that way, oh man, that sucks. But that's in the third quarter. At the start of a game, you're setting the tone already to be no matter what you fucking do, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's bullshit. The refs need to be investigated. They should all be fucking fired. Who's that fucking asshole? The main ref, the leader guy that's always been around for fucking forever that fucking ref that game. Fuck that guy. Get him out of here. Fucking straight bullshit. They didn't say it went back to New York. They said they were reviewing it. How does it not go back to New York and go, wait a second.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's smuggling a baby on his back, and it's the other guy's baby. Fuck that. That pissed me off, obviously.
Thank you, Sky Judge. Yeah, thank you, Sky Judge.
Yeah, like there was a clear camera. Yeah. Like it would have been different if you couldn't see him, but you can see him.
Literally, thank you, Sky Judge.
Like this. And there's like people touching him. Like that means you're down in case you don't watch football. Anyways, so right off the bat, I was like, this game's fucked. I immediately knew it was fucked. I was like, there's no way we're gonna win. And then following suit, I mean, Josh Jacobs pulled off that awesome fucking it was like 32 yards or 30-something yard run.
33.
Made the end zone. Yeah, fucking beast, dude. Love Josh Jacobs. We didn't follow it up with our play call efficiently. We don't do enough play action. We do all this stupid fucking, which I liked when we started it, but LaFleur, pull back and change up the fucking game plan. You literally just put Jaden Reed into motion, fucking going back and forth across the field, and everybody knows what you're doing. Oh my God. What a fucking, it's a joke. We're a joke. We're getting fucked by the refs, by the fucking play call, by people. Anyways, so Jaden Reed's running back and forth. He touched the ball like a couple more times than normal. I think 3 times more than 0. Fucker. We're not using anything correctly. We're not doing the play action enough. We have a strong run game, so why are we not involved in that? And then when we do throw the ball, fucking Jordan Love just chooses to throw it to the other team. I mean, it's blatant. Like, you can't fuck that up. Are you colorblind, motherfucker? Okay.
Hey, Nick, check your pulse. Let's check your pulse here.
Deep breaths.
Ooh, wow.
It was a fucking disaster, okay? And I'm not, like, I don't even care. Football's over. Thank fucking God. Like, I'm good. Great. I can wait till next fucking year. But the bullshit and the disrespect and the blindness of, like, all of those things is fucked up. The refs seem like they're cheating. The fucking use your weapons the correct way and then build off your weapons whole thing of, like, you have a strong run game. Do play action. Yeah, I know we have fucking injuries. So fucking what? That doesn't mean that your fucking people that you fucking pay money from the fucking practice squad can't catch a fucking ball. That's why they're on the fucking team. Throw them the fucking ball and let it hit them in the hands and drop it. I know Jordan Love had I think he's in the top 3 of like the most dropped passes this year or whatever. Fine. But don't throw it to the other team, man. Not in fucking playoffs. Okay. Fuck. It's bullshit. And also at the end of the day, I mean, I wasn't even mad about the loss. Kind of expected it, right? Kind of expected it. 1, 2. Actually, the Eagles didn't fucking look good at all. Fucking Saquon didn't fucking run for a touchdown. I don't give a fuck. I think they're overrated as hell. Like we beat the Vikings, and the Vikings scored 2 9-point games, which I know we're gonna get to shortly, but they scored 2 9-point games. Like, fuck you. We scored more points against a team that's actually fucking good, dude. You know what? That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Okay, take it over. I've got to breathe. Go check
your pulse. Aaron, you want to go ahead?
No, I got nothing to say. I mean, how do you follow that speech? All I got to say is, Nick, I got a spot on the couch so we can cry while we watch the rest of the playoffs. So.
Nah, I ain't even
on the virtual couch.
I'm in protest. I'm gonna wear a fucking referee jersey around and just
a zebra shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna win no matter what.
All right. I actually spent a lot of time on my free time kind of breaking this game down in preparation of.
God, here we go.
So 100% agree with you. Questionable call coming off of the drop, coming off the opening kickoff. How do we miss that? I 100% agree with you. Huge momentum swifter,
They scored a
momentum changer as
fucking
well.
touchdown. Like
So basically, the Packers are spotting
20
the Eagles
yards
7
out.
points there, right off the bat. And I thought it got worse when your right guard went down, Eldon Jenkins.
Yeah.
When he got injured, I was like, "Ooh, that's not good." Because when your backup came in, that's when you had like 3 holding calls in a row, and it was all on him. And then they had to reshift the offensive line and get someone else in there, like the backup left guard, to take a spot. He was a rookie too. To his point, he's a rookie. He's learning. He's the backup. So I was like, "That's not good." 100%.
Yeah, but you're dissecting that way too hard. Like, there's no excuse for the throws that were made.
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. A little time left here. Jaden Reed going down too. That was a big one as well. And
He
I
still
thought
had more fucking hands on the ball than he's had all fucking year, even though he's
Yeah.
supposed to be our wide receiver number 1. So fuck that. Like this. Sorry.
And then the piercing, the baby knife moment of them all was Romeo Dobbs, man. Because if he catches that was a touchdown. Instead, he goes out with a concussion, even though he's wearing a fucking Guardian helmet. It's like, how does that was the whole point of the Guardian helmet, right? Is to protect from
it
blows
still
like
happens, Joe.
It's still gonna happen.
that. Crazy though.
It's not like, if you get shot by a gun but you're wearing Kevlar, you still get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm coming back in the game though, my guy.
No. Yeah.
And then there's 2 players that I thought for the Packers really came to show up and play. 3 of them actually. Josh Jacobs fucking dialed in, balled out. He did everything he possibly can to
Love you, Aaron. Thank
keep
you.
the Packers in that game by any means necessary.
He's a fucking dog, baby. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
And he's like also the oldest player on the team, I think, at 28.
I hope he lives till he's fucking 128. That guy's a fucking saint.
The second player I thought that came up to play was Tucker Kraft. He did everything in his power, all in those 4th down pushes, and every time he was targeted.
Up. He always shows up. He's mean. He's mean. But
And the third person that showed up is the defense. I mean, Jordan Love, the defense that the Packers played on the Eagles, 100% perfect, almost to the tip. Jordan Love was not able to take advantage of how good of a scheme the Packers defense was playing. Guarantee you, if you would have played better, 100%, that game would be within 3 points, or Packers would be winning that game with how bad the Eagles were playing, how bad Hurts was looking. I mean, I think I could have read a whole book in between the first quarter and the second quarter of when he completed the next pass. He had like 7, 8, 9 incomplete passes in a row. The blitz was coming home on him big time. I was like, ooh, that Packers defense went.
Yeah, so I want to tell you, that's not my flowers. Give them their flowers. Our fucking defense held up, dude. They played their fucking hearts out. They deserved that win, and it's fucked up the offense could have given to them. They held AJ Brown to 1 reception, 10 fucking yards. He's in the playoffs. You think he's not fucking pissed off a little bit? He's gonna be asking for the ball this weekend. He's gonna be like, "Come on, man! Like, what the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Jalen Hurts, he had 2 touchdowns, but 131 yards, QBR of 62.3, 13 of 21, 13 fucking passes, completed passes. Fuck. Love had 20 completed passes, and he sucked. Like, fuck off.
I think the Eagles looked good on one drive, and it was the second drive of the game where they had to settle for a field goal in the red zone. Like, that's when AJ Brown caught his pass. Smith caught that nice little route. Saquon had a couple breakout runs, but then Packer defense kept it to a field goal on that drive to only go up 10-zip.
I know
that was the best drive the Eagles looked in that game, in my opinion. You know,
our defense was mean, dude. We did.
And who's your vocal leader on defense? That corner that has all those interceptions.
McKinney.
Yeah, McKinney. I just remember the camera went to McKinney when Goddard got that touchdown. McKinney was like in the grill of the corner, like, what happened there? If he wasn't like
Why
mad,
are you doing? Yeah.
He's like, what? He's like, what? He's not mad at him. He's just mad at the play and trying to figure out what they can do to fix that so it doesn't happen again in the game.
That's the thing about
they were dialed in.
That's the thing about him and like Jacobs coming on this team. They have like experience and they know how to like handle the team, and they're not gonna like. They want to win. They came to Green Bay to win. They didn't like come here to like fuck around. You know, they're old. They're getting old. So they picked a good team. Now they got to teach the youngest fucking team. I think we're still the youngest. It's not the LA Rams. We're still the youngest team in the fucking league. they're teaching these guys how to like win games or like handle losses. So I have a bright future for the Packers. My questions, honestly, I hate to say it, but I don't know. Love. I'm giving Love like this next year. Jordan Love has to fucking play significantly better. I mean, he's not like a bad quarterback. Maybe he's just not right for our team. Okay, like he can make a career. He had great passing yards. He had fucking touchdowns. Great, fantastic.
We'll take him.
No, I'm not giving him away. I'm saying he needs to step up this year though and show that he can be more than what he was this year. Obviously.
I mean, we'll still take him.
My very last
No,
point.
you won't. Fuck that.
My very last point, which I find kind of interesting, but at the same time, when I kind of dissected it, it didn't surprise me too much considering how young this team is. Tucker Kraft basically called out the entire Packer team, like, we need to wake up. It's like, I'll do everything I can in my power. This is post game credits, comments he was saying. He's like, everybody talks about how we're not okay with just making the playoffs, but we're yet to, walk the walk.
Yeah.
He said, going forward, I'm going to embrace everything that I put into this game and then take a little bit more of a leadership role. Try to get people on the same wavelength I'm at. I feel like I have a lot to offer from that aspect. That's your second year tight end. He's already talking about trying to become a vocal leader in the
Well,
in
we've
the
always
locker
had the other thing is we've always had tight ends, like our tight ends don't last very long anyways, naturally, for some reason. And he's trying to like fill that void. You can already tell like he's taking on the responsibility, which is great to see from him. Because he's fucking fantastic, man. That guy, he's a beast. He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
He said the Packers need to wake up though. I was like, so
Yeah.
maturity or what are we thinking,
Well, it's hard lessons and then fucking stop playing sloppy ass football and stop playing half the fucking game. We already know this. All right, we're done talking about the stupid fucking Packers. I love them. I love them to death. I'm always gonna root for them. I don't give a fuck. But like, come on, fuckers. Last but not least, to close out Monday night, we had the Vikings getting their ass just rammed, 27-9 by the Rams, dude. Actually, I think we all picked the Rams because we convinced you, Aaron.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
and
did.
Guess what,
Absolutely.
Aaron? That's a trade-off for the one we convinced you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So go ahead. One of you boys take it away.
Joe, do the honors.
Man, we was so dialed in, man. I think that's the best game we played all season on all three levels: offense, defense, and special teams. Nine total sacks, tying a playoff record. Jaden Verse doing the Superman jump here on the quarterbacks and scoring touchdowns with it.
WWE, baby.
Yeah, seriously, man. We're looking at the potential defensive rookie of the year in Jaden Verse. It was kind of what I kind of anticipated the defense playing the way they did because Detroit basically created the game plan on how to beat Sam Darnold and the Vikings, and Chris Shula, our defensive coordinator, just took that and did the same thing. We had delayed rushers. We had like 5 people on the line rushing instead of 4-man rush. We got there on 4-man rushes a couple of times. That was crazy. It really just shows how bad that offensive line is in Minnesota. Scott, y'all are gonna have to address that. He's already told me we gotta address the offensive line.
I wanted to text Scott so bad, but I know. Nah, I've been there. I was just there. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, halftime he conceded to me. He's like, "We fucking suck. Have fun with this. Good job."
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Darnold will still get paid somewhere, but the Rams look good. We got healthy, full game, running, wide receiver. Higbee went out. Hopefully he's back for the Eagles game. We're definitely going to need him as much help as we can get, but fantastic, man. We able to stop the run, contain the quarterback, make Darnold hold on to the ball too long. Our secondary was covering Justin Jefferson and Addison like fucking glue for a lot of the time.
I told you they're not. I know Scott will argue this too, but they're not all they're made out to be. We held them down too. We suppressed Jefferson like nobody's fucking business, and it wasn't even fucking Alexander.
No, it wasn't.
So I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't believe in the Vikings anymore. Like I don't think they're just. Leave my hands off that. Go ahead, Aaron.
Rams look good. I mean, they look good. Honestly,
now you're talking about language.
I think they have a shot to beat the Eagles next week. Honestly, like that, Stafford's really stepping up and playing. He's a veteran. He's been here before. Just winning the Super Bowl a couple years ago, and
Yeah.
playing how he did in Detroit. So, wow, what else could you say? I
I
think
love it.
I think Minnesota just shit the bed as we kind of expected them to do. Oh, I mean, I wasn't at first, but um, I thought they were at least going to play a little bit harder, but they just shit the bed too. So, yeah, it was a good
This
game.
game was
Yeah.
billed as a shootout. This game
Yeah,
was built as a shootout, the way they advertised it.
Well,
absolutely.
this goes back to my point of the Vikings only putting up 9 points in the last 2 games, or
Yeah,
nine,
each game.
nine
Yeah.
each game. Yeah, thank you. So they're fucking all talk, no fucking walk, brother. Yeah,
Well,
do this
they-
stupid. Shut the
Well, now he
fuck
does
up.
this.
Sit down.
Now he does this now.
He does this. Yeah. Well, goodbye. See you later. Thanks for playing.
Bye-bye.
Last point I want to make, the
That's
Vikings.
the what? The Little Rascals? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, little rascal. The last point I want to make, the Lions lost 4 games all year, including this playoff game. All 4 games were lost twice to the Lions and twice to the Rams, and in that order in the regular season as well. They lost their first game to the Lions, and then the next week they lost to the Rams. And then recently they lost the championship game to the Lions, and then they lost in the playoffs to the Rams.
Oh, so
And
now you're admitting it's rigged. Okay, good.
I was alluding to it.
We all know. We all know the NFL is rigged as shit. All right. Good job, boys. That was a good conversation. It's a pretty good weekend of what happened, except for the Packers losing. Fucking idiots.
Nick, I got something about divisional games.
What?
Do you guys know what the highest score in a divisional game is?
A
That's
divisional game or divisional playoff?
Divisional playoff game, sorry.
Oh, playoff
Okay.
game?
Divisional playoff game.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Like total score?
Most points by one team.
Oh. I'm going to go with something crazy like 48, and I'm going to say it was probably in the
Cowboys versus
NFC
Eagles.
North.
No.
Maybe a Cowboys versus Eagles game in the playoffs.
No.
Okay.
This happened January 15th, 2000, 25 years ago to the day.
Oh,
The
God.
Jacksonville Jaguars put 62 points on the Miami Dolphins until he put up 7.
What?
Whoa!
That was Dan Marino's last game he played.
Whoa!
Who's the quarterback for Jacksonville?
That's a good question.
62 points, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I guess they were in a division at that point with Miami.
It was Baker Mayfield's dad.
Uncle Rico.
Yeah, Uncle Rico. He's like, I'm close enough. I'm just gonna go over here.
Yeah, I don't know who the quarterback is, but
Hot damn!
well,
That's crazy. Wait, is that your history lesson?
yeah, well, it was.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
I like it.
That was hammerings. Hammer the nail on the head.
In our defense, we didn't have time to
Hammering the-
discuss how we were going to do that, and it was about divisional rounds. So I saw a shot and I took it.
I love it.
I love it.
No, that's great.
I love it.
Jesus, that's crazy.
62. Fuck.
Good for Jack. I was gonna make my total points guess. It's like 68.
Yeah.
That would have been close. All right.
Fuck, man. That's insane.
Good job, Aaron. All right. We don't got a lot to talk about on this episode, but we're talking a lot. So let's hit up our coaching rumors right now. Obviously, everyone that's been paying attention to the football game and the NFLs knows what's going on. Trying to get my week straight. So we already know, but in case you didn't, Mr. Vrabel, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, he is going to the Patriots.
Yes.
Mhm.
Kind of saw that one coming, honestly.
Are we thinking that's going to be a great thing for the Patriots and Vrabel?
Probably. I mean, not immediate, but I think in the next year, maybe 2 years, we'll be a contending team again.
Yeah.
I
Joseph?
100% agree. This is about reestablishing a new culture, getting away from the Belichick way, essentially, and the old ways of the Patriots organization, in my opinion. They have their quarterback set in Drake May, and Vrabel's going to bring a whole different mindset and culture. And also, he's actually an experienced head coach and has success. at his previous first tenure, unlike Gerard Mayo, who essentially would be a work in progress for just coaching in general. So 100% hit the nail on the head. He is a Patriot red coater. He's part of the Ring of Honor. He's a red coat. They give out red coats to their Ring of Honor.
A red coater.
Yeah, red coater.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100% a home run hit for the Pats.
I agree. I think that'll be something really good for them, and he'll be able to help develop whoever their fucking quarterback ends up being, which speculations, but we might get to that. All right. I'm going to move on to Chicago Bears real quick because I want to talk about the Bears, and I'm going to turn it on over to you, Joe. Chicago Bears have done a couple interviews. You know, we already know Vrabel's not going to be their coach, although that would have been really good for them too. I think actually he would have been a good fit there.
Considering they only hire defensive coaches, yeah.
I got to throw out Ron Rivera, who was Panthers and Commanders. They interviewed him, and Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, he would be interesting on the Bears. I don't know if I
could see it.
You could? Oh,
yeah,
man.
I could see it.
He was interviewed. There's a couple other, coaches. But I want to talk about who they're going to interview. Brian Flores, the Vikings defensive coordinator, which I don't know. Do you even want to interview him after this?
Yeah, right.
Arthur Smith, the Steelers offensive coordinator, which once again, how much you want to put into that? Joe Brady, Bills offensive coordinator. Now that could be dangerous if you pick Joe.
Yeah, that could be.
Yep. Matt Campbell, we're not talking about Cliff Kingsbury, Commanders offensive coordinator. That would also be a dangerous move, excuse me. And then the big one that everyone's speculating could be an actual possibility. The man, the myth, the legend, the man that got us a Super Bowl, Mike McCarthy.
Oh man,
he's ending his 5 years with the Cowboys. He had a winning record, but they didn't get past it was 12-5 or 13-4 or something like that.
12-5 every year, first round out.
Yeah.
Chicago has been interested in him before too.
Yeah. So
I think he'll probably be the next coach of the Chicago Bears.
Well, if he is, here's my thing. He's had Dak Prescott, right? You're gonna go from Dak to Caleb, and you're gonna try to make him win games. So he's technically the guy to help him do it. He's gonna build the team around Caleb. Which makes sense.
Absolutely.
So that's my one worried thing about it. The other part about that, though, from being a Packer fan is once he's bored with you, you're fucked. Like after 2 or 3 years, same play call every fucking time, you're fucked. You're done. So Caleb's going to get creamed. So yeah, let him go to the Bears. All right, anyways.
I had a question. If the Bears hire him, do you just rename the street name in Green Bay since he's coaching for the Bears now?
Yeah.
That's
we call
true.
It dark. Wait, what do we call it? Dark asshole way.
Dark asshole way.
And there's also in the history between those two organizations, there's never been a head coach that's coached for both the Packers and the Bears in general. There's never been. So this will be the first instance of that happening between these two rivals. I agree. I think Mike McCarthy would be a good pickup for the Bears, but just that whole it has a lot of the Brett Favre going to the Vikings vibes. You know what I mean? Yeah. It has a lot of that going on, in my opinion. I'm sure Mike McCarthy doesn't care. He's gonna have one of 32 head coaching positions in the NFL. Coveted position, of course, but I like your Cliff Kingsbury option, Nick. Just a USC connection between him and Caleb, and he was Caleb's offensive coordinator in college.
His boy,
So he knows what he likes to do. Maybe build an offense around what he prefers. And then, to Aaron's point, I like the previous head coach of the Seahawks, Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete.
Carroll will be
Pete.
interesting too. He's also a USC alum as well. So
Gumdrop.
As long as Chicago does not go with a goddamn defensive coordinator again, all right, let's try to break the chain of 108 years of picking the wrong coach here. Pick an offensive guy this time. All right.
I feel like I need to clarify something. I love Mike McCarthy, like I said, because he got us to a Super Bowl. I only said dark asshole way is because nobody would use it. It'd be like unlit. They wouldn't be taken care of. I just gotta put that out there. Just so
They just have the street blocked off full time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't change it. Aaron, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, Joe, don't like you know nothing. You've seen nothing about a head coach carousel, okay?
Oh,
Chicago Bears know nothing about a head coach carousel,
that's fair.
quarterback carousel. None of the maybe except for the Browns are like the only exception to know that pain. Like
Oh, the Jets.
yeah. No, like I said, I think McCarthy is a good fit for Caleb Williams in Chicago. So honestly, and they've been interested in him before. I think that's where he's gonna end up.
How wild would that be though?
Yeah.
To like be back in the NFC
Yeah.
North.
Yeah.
All right. Joseph, go ahead, take over. You got a couple of the coaches you want to talk about.
Yeah. Some interesting polls here. So, new development. Robert Saleh is going to be interviewing in Dallas. That's an interesting one for sure. Jason Witten also is reportedly set to be interviewing there as well. Former Cowboy tight end. Where's my list here?
Okay.
I received a couple of notifications today. It's Ben Johnson is looking like he's going to be going to the Raiders. Aaron,
Yeah.
that's what it's leaning
that's what
towards.
It's looking like. Brady likes him.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
would say
great.
that's not a bad. That's not
No, so the inside scoop on that is Ben Johnson, or what's his name? That's his name,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Ben
Ben
Johnson.
Johnson. He's obviously happy in Detroit. They have probably
Yeah, if they win the fucking Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but exactly. So like, he was already like leaning more towards not leaving Detroit, but I guess Tom Brady called them and talked to him a little bit about like a game plan. And now Ben Johnson is very interested in becoming the Raiders head coach.
Okay.
So, and it's like there was rumors that there was going to be huge Raiders news this morning, which there wasn't, obviously. But now today, these rumors are like, no, Ben Johnson's going to be the head coach. So I
Mhm.
think because he interviewed and they're waiting for the Detroit to either be eliminated or win the Super Bowl before they do anything
Right.
that further. So
Yeah, you can't disrupt that.
yeah.
And to the Ben Johnson's point too, a lot of the teams that were preparing to interview him were kind of getting ready to court him because Ben Johnson can kind of just come in and demand whatever the fuck he wants because you're wanting my services. I'm not necessarily interviewing. I'm interviewing you. You're not interviewing me. If you think about it, because all the power that he essentially allegedly wields and has in his coaching cycle, and how good of a play caller he is. Can we also all agree no head coaches should be interviewed until after the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, wait till the final end goal because
Yeah, I understand bottom of the barrel high pick teams are trying to get their head coach as soon as they can, just to get, especially GMs in order. But yeah, I agree. I think it should be no interviews until day after Super Bowl.
If I'm Ben Johnson, I'm locked into the game plan. I'm not trying to interview and be my best, you know?
Here's how I can beat the Lions next year.
Just on that point too, just one more thing real quick. It is so weird for the words Tom Brady's calling on behalf of the Raiders just to come out of my mouth, and it's becoming like RJ and I talked about this the other night, right? I'll never forget. Okay, I will never forget what that man put that team through. He cursed our team essentially. And I will never forget the fucking Tuck rule ever. And I will always hate him. But now it's just like, okay, but he's pretty good, and he's gonna help us win.
Well, now we're not playing against him anymore. He can help us.
And I have a theory too that he'll probably leave broadcasting this year to become the operations football manager for the Raiders.
Ooh, okay.
It's looking more and more like that. He's more and more involved, and it seems like he's starting to like kind of latch into the team and put some more efforts into it. So I think he's gonna cancel his broadcasting deal and run the Raiders.
He's a very talented person, but that's part of why I feel like he sold his soul to the devil,
He cursed us.
Yeah, he cursed you. There's like
Now
all
he's gonna
these-
help you.
There's all these like
Yeah.
tiny little signs. It's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, this is not
Yeah.
good.
Well, if he
Would
does
you-
lead the broadcast booth, good, because then that means we get Greg Olson back in the lead position at Fox, which he's a hell of a broadcaster and
Greg
play
Olsen
caller, man.
is-
Analyst.
Brady's come a long way in less than a year. Okay. Just
Yeah,
saying.
he has.
Would you be mad if Pete Carroll got the job for some reason?
No, I don't care. Just somebody with
Someone.
experience, please. I don't give a fuck.
I was like, somebody like Joe? No.
What
Especially
about
No.
what about Dion?
He's not gonna go. He's not
He's not leaving.
I know. I'm just saying
Fucking Boulder,
hypothetically.
though.
Would you take
But
Dion
no,
if he wanted it?
I would. He has experience winning. Don't care. Like, get him in there. Fuck it. Throw a headset on. Let's see what you got.
That'd be horrible.
Put
Do you
me
guys
in there with my PS5 and Madden, and I'll just run plays from Madden.
To you guys' credit, Dion did inquire about the Raiders job, but that's not
Yeah.
happening anymore.
Yeah.
Jerry called him for the Cowboys. I guarantee you, he's not leaving Boulder, Colorado. He
No,
wants to coach the Buffs.
He said he's intrigued about the Dallas job, but then he also put out a statement the next day saying that he loves coaching for
Yeah. And he should
Buffs
stay
fans.
there because
Yeah.
I don't think he'll do well in the NFL.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
And just to round out these head coaching rumors, Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator from the Lions, he wants the Jets job, but it hasn't been offered to him yet. Saints are making a big push for Aaron Glenn as well. And McCarthy is also set to interview with the Saints as well. So,
What do we know about the Titans?
Antonio Pierce has an interview with them.
Are you serious?
Yes,
AP? I can
Mhm.
see him over here.
I could
Well-
too. But see, I thought of this too. Like, let's say he gets the job. All he's doing is inheriting another fucking broken ass team with rookies in contracts. You know, like he hope maybe he can turn around there and maybe he can do what he wants. But I wish him the best of luck wherever he ends up.
Huh. That's
Nick?
interesting.
The Titans GM is the position that's open. Their head coach is still there, Brian Callahan. Only the
is he?
GM was the GM was fired, not the head coach.
Oh. Same thing. Apples and oranges to me. I don't care. Hey, 314. I don't care.
Yeah. Number one draft pick for a reason, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, well then fine. So they got a new GM. Same thing.
They'll need one. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's our
Who'd
head
they
coach
interview
roundup.
for that? Anybody we know?
For what? The Jets?
No, the Titans. New
Oh.
GM.
I don't know.
Titans announced completion of in-person GM interview with Mike Bagonzi. And
The
he
ghost of
is
Thomas Jefferson.
Huh?
It's like the
Thomas
ghost of
Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
I was related to Thomas Jefferson.
Borgonzi, that's his name. He's the assistant GM with the Chiefs right now. He's been there for 10 years.
Well, getting a new GM because we're building a new stadium is not a
Pivotal.
coincidence. I'm just going to tell you that. All right. Anyways, boys, good job. Let's we did our hammering the nail. That was great. This has been a fun,
Whatever.
weird episode because
Mhm.
I'm so fucking angry about everything. Let's run through our special segment by special teams called CFU. CFU. College Football Update.
All right, boys. Well, we're down to the natty now. Ohio State Buckeyes versus Notre Dame. This is going to be our last Monday Night Football game of the season. It's going to be coming up this Monday on ESPN and ABC. Ohio State just took control against Texas last Friday night. Critical fumble from Quinn Ewers, the starting quarterback for Texas. Ohio State just ran that back, and that's all she wrote. Texas.
I just gotta say, I told you that was gonna happen. I told you that was gonna be the outcome. I told you that they didn't have the right pass game.
Well, here's the thing: is Texas. This is Archie Manning's team next year. Archie Manning will be one for Texas. So,
and they'll fucking go farther. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. No questions asked. We talked about Penn State versus Notre Dame last week as well. I guarantee you, for the Natty here, 49 out of the 50 states want Notre Dame to win this game, then beat the Buckeyes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Right now, Ohio State is a favorite by 8 points. Where's this game being played at? Let's see here. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in New Orleans. So it's going to be a neutral site game. But that's what we're looking at right now. Expect hard-nosed defense to be played by Notre Dame. When you have when you have two wide receivers and the Buckeyes are going in the top 15 of the NFL draft, it's going to be hard to contain. I'll just tell you that right now.
I think OSU is going to win, hands down. No questions asked. It's going to be a blowout. I know you said like hard-nosed defense. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be a whomping, and it's not even going to be fun to watch. It's going to be one of those games where you're like, fuck, this is what we waited all year for.
42-10.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds about right. I want
Notre Dame to win as well. I want Notre Dame to win, but Ohio State, that's way too much firepower.
Yeah.
Notre Dame sucks. Notre Dame.
And like I said, boys, that's our last Monday Night Football game of the season. So be sure to tune in, have some fun, have a cocktail.
Hey, CFU, dude. Good job.
Yeah, CFU.
Great job, Joseph. We appreciate your insights to the college football universities. All right, Aaron, you get to walk us and talk us through our playoff picks for this next upcoming round. Obviously, guys, we're in the divisional round, which means there's 8 teams left, 4 games this week. We're gonna pick our teams, talk about them a little bit, and while you guys give me 10 seconds.
3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Can you shut up? I'm trying to do my segment here, Nick. Gosh. Anyway, I was rudely interrupted, but let's start off. As Nick said, we are in the divisional week of the NFL playoffs. Great matchups. I just want to point out real quick, the same 4 AFC teams that played in the divisional round last year are playing again this year. So we're having AFC deja vu, I want to call it.
Oh, that's stupid. You're telling me this isn't scripted?
Was this the same matchups too last year? Do you guys remember?
No, there's no way.
Houston played Cleveland in the first round.
No, division. Oh, do you listen when I talk, Joe, or you just...
Houston played Baltimore in division.
Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get this started off here. First game, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you can't figure out your time zone, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not your dad. We got Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs, who are the number 1 seed. Hold on, let me widen my screen here. Kansas City giving up 8 points. Joe, who you got, man? Talk to me, Goose.
You know, the Texans had a coming out game. It was a great game to play in a stadium against the Chargers in neutral weather, I might add. I do want to point out the forecast for this Saturday, boys. Temperature's gonna be a high of 26 degrees and a low of 7. And the wind chill is going to bring it down to 20 at least. So we got a stadium team playing in Arrowhead for the Midwest version. I don't know, the Midwest version of the frozen tundra.
Oh, Midwest version of the frozen. Yeah, I guess.
It gets ice cold there
that way.
Yeah, it gets ice cold like it does in Green Bay or Lambeau. I'm going to take the Chiefs to win this. They've had essentially 3 weeks off for their starters. So I'm going to take the Chiefs to win this. They will cover the 8 points too.
All right.
Let me ask you, does that look more like a Chiefs symbol or a Houston Texans symbol?
It looks like a tiny pecker.
Kind of looks like an arrowhead.
Like the shadow of a tiny little pecker.
Turn it this way. It is a Chiefs symbol. I'm picking the Chiefs.
Okay. Thank you for that great visualization.
A tiny wiener. No.
Like Butters wiener off South Park and
Butters. Where you going, little fella?
You know, here's the thing. Here on out, bets are off, whatever. So I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna pick the Houston Texans because fuck the Chiefs. CJ Stroud is going to have the best game of his career. Is gonna
Oh
throw
my
for
God.
485
Yeah.
yards,
Okay.
5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. You know how it's gonna be. Nico Collins like just in there just catching everything thrown to him. Chiefs aren't gonna know what to do. Patrick Mahomes, who? Like fuck the Chiefs. All
Good
right, moving
Lord.
on.
The bias has entered the chat.
Don't move on yet. Hold on. You can't just like do that real quick. Hold on. Hold on. I know you're just stirring up the pot because you have nothing to fucking root for and you just fuck the Chiefs, but my goodness.
My guy.
That's just disrespectful, I guess.
Damn, man.
Disrespectful.
I got
Okay.
Defending champs.
Those motherfuckers did a ring around the posy and scored a touchdown on us. Okay. You want to
Well-
talk about disrespect? Fuck the
Well, yeah,
Chiefs.
you guys did that in the training camp with the Kermit the Frog
That was
puppet.
John Gruden. No, we reprimanded him, and then John Gruden did the lap. Okay, so just shut the fuck up. All right.
You guys also
listen.
suck. Like, there's a difference. You guys are garbage. Like,
Thank you. Tell me something I don't know, Nicholas. All right.
I'm going
I've
to
been-
say Kansas City defense is going to tear up Houston realistically. Okay, that's all. All right.
They might not. I'm
They
still
will.
picking the Texans. I don't
They
give a
fucking
shit.
will. They will.
That's
All right.
fair.
Can we move on now? Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Crybaby.
Fuck you. You're next to me on the couch. Okay.
Hey, you were there first, and you already put a dent where I'm supposed to be sitting.
He's like,
I've been
you're keeping my
here
spot warm.
since week 4, son. Okay.
That's what I mean.
Week 4.
I have accepted.
The couch is already like this. I can't even
It's already
fucking
folded
sit,
in.
and I go like this.
Oh
Fucking
my
bad.
God. Moving on to the Saturday, January 18th
Oh, gosh.
game, the second one. We have the Washington Commanders.
We should go to the bar. No.
The number 1 Lions. Lions are giving up 9.5. Nicholas, who you got?
Bro, okay, hold on. Fucking crazy. 9.5 points is crazy for a divisional playoff game. I will take the Commanders and the points. And because fuck the Lions, they're in our division, I'm going to take the Commanders to win, just like you.
See? See?
Fuck.
Do you see?
My whole life has
Yeah.
been changed.
Who's the crybaby now?
Actually, you know what? I'm picking the Texans and the Commanders. Fuck it.
Yes, let's go.
I'll pick both underdogs. All right.
Well, I'll put my 2 cents in. Like we said earlier, new GM, new coach, new star quarterback. Maybe they got a little magic in them, and the Lions are just destined to lose. They're too good to like keep winning and win out. They're not like Dan Marino and the Dolphins, obviously, because they've already lost games, but they're trying to be that, and I don't think that they ever will be. Okay? All right. Taking Commanders. Okay, go.
Okay. Joe?
Got a couple of updates here. For the Lions defense, we talked about how they had 15 players on IR a couple weeks ago. Well, they're getting a couple of them back here. Teroyne Arnold, Ennis, Rakestraw Jr. among key Detroit defenders that could play this weekend against the Commanders.
Yeah,
So-
but that doesn't help them at all. That hurts them. If anything, they haven't played.
Fair, but better to have veterans in the defense that can perform and have the knowledge base than them sitting on the sideline, right? I'm going to take the Lions. I think this will be a comfortable win. I will take them winning 40-20. Believe it or not, I'm going to take 40-20.
God.
Yeah, no.
Woo-hoo!
We're all taking We're all
God.
putting hot takes out.
I
That's gonna be
mean-
my hot one for this game.
The over under is 55.5 in this for this game.
40-20.
I don't know. This
I'm
feels
gonna
like
take that.
this feels like an obvious game. So there's no way.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Joe. I'm gonna go with the Detroit Lions. I'm riding that train.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think the Commanders are gonna put up a good fight, though. I just think in the end, the Lions are the better team, and they are destined for Super Bowl.
Ow.
So, did you just stab yourself in the eye?
No,
Oh,
I'm fine.
All right. Let's
Wait,
move
wait,
on.
I want to just add one fact real quick. Sorry.
Mhm.
Receiving yards. Terry McLaurin has 13 touchdowns, and Amon-Ra St. Brown only has 12. All right, go ahead.
Ooh, okay. So
All right.
one touchdown.
Well,
No,
how
I'm
many
just
other
kidding.
targets does Washington have? All right.
Yeah. Moving on.
Doesn't matter, it's happening.
can both of you just shut the fuck up? Okay.
It's not
Moving on. To Sunday, January 19th, divisional playoff weekend. Starting out at noon is the LA Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles, with Philly giving up 6.5. Joe, your team, your honors.
All right. Early weather forecast for Eagles Rams could be great news for Philly. Let's see here. Wind, precipitation, and freezing temperatures on the menu for the game. Okay. Well, that's
Participation.
nothing. Look, I was hoping I would be able to convince you guys to pick the Rams over the obvious Eagles, but Aaron's reaction when we were covering the wild card game kind of just gave it away. Look, the Rams are basically fully healthy here. We're fully dialed in, fully functioning unit here on all three levels: offense, defense, and special teams. Eagles come off a stingy win against the Packers, where we talked about they were spotted 7 points to start the game. Jalen Hurts, I could have finished a book in between when he had a completed pass to the next completed pass.
AJ Brown did.
Yeah. That's why he had it, man. You know what I mean? It was a situational type of win for them where everything was going wrong for the Packers, and the Eagles, all they had to do was not turn the ball over and feed Saquon. I think our defense has shown the capability of stopping the run, especially against the Vikings, and in the last couple of weeks. Eagles and the Rams did play each other like week 6 of this season, right before we started considering offloading Cooper Kupp and everyone, and then that's when we got back on track. Rams are a completely different team than from week 6. We're fully healthy. I think we have a legitimate chance of winning this game and pulling off the upset. I'm going to take the Rams 24-18 with the win.
All right. Like it. Nick?
Low score? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pick the Rams too. My only precaution is that NBC and Peacock are based in New York, which is a lot closer to the Philadelphia than LA. So I don't know. It could be a scam. Go LA.
Okay. Full-blown conspiracy theory.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So who are you picking?
LA, baby. Shit.
All right. Sorry to do this to you, Joe, but I am also picking LA. So you know what that means.
Well, I mean, we all did this last week against the Vikings,
Yeah,
so
that's true. No,
okay.
I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be close, but I think it's gonna be the Rams on top, going and losing to the Lions in the NFC Championship game.
There's something about the Rams that is just like,
yeah,
mystic.
it's like we're getting closer to playoffs, and then it's just they're heating up. Okay,
Yeah.
heating up. All right, moving
Heating up
on.
and healthy.
Last game of divisional weekend, we got the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. Baltimore giving up 1. The over-under is 51.5. I'm going to go ahead and take this because I don't think I have yet. We're going for probably the 2 best MVP candidates, right? Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. But Baltimore is a more rounded offense than Buffalo. I think, and I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm gonna go Ravens. Nick, who you got?
Kind of for the reason that you said. I feel like, except for the other way, I feel like Buffalo has been playing a more better pass aggressive game, and I feel like Josh Allen, if you put it in his realm and he's able to make decisions, he would outmake the decisions that Lamar would make.
Yeah.
Now, if you take away the run game of Baltimore, you take away their biggest threats, right? So I feel like Buffalo is going to be looking for that. If Buffalo is able to do that, the Bills are going to win the game. So I'm going to take the Bills.
Okay. All right. Joe?
Can we just take a moment and thank the football gods for an epic Clash of the Titans Sunday afternoon game?
That's the best game to watch for sure. Yeah.
We just thank the football gods. So, hey, the fixing is working out for us, okay? We're getting a good game here, Nick.
Yeah, I was like, the guys you're praying to are like some fucking guys in zebra stripes. You fuckers, fuck off.
They're the zebra gods.
Zebra
Well,
gods. Thank you, zebra gods.
Picks are in, boys. It's the divisional
Oh, hold
round.
on. I haven't made my pick yet.
Oh yeah, sorry, Joe.
Jeez.
Yes, go ahead.
He's
Go
like,
ahead.
yeah, well, you don't get to.
I'm getting hungry.
I
Um,
like it.
I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna take Buffalo with the upset here. I think they figure it
Okay.
out. I think personally, I picked Josh Allen to be the MVP this year. I wouldn't be mad if Lamar gets it. Totally, he totally deserves it as well. I think Buffalo finds a way to do it. If the Cleveland Browns can find a way to beat the Ravens, so can the Buffalo Bills. All right. I ain't gonna take the Bills full heartedly, 24-20. I think they're gonna do something. They're gonna stop the defensive. They're gonna stop the defense is going to stop the run with Derrick Henry and
I
contain
mean,
Lamar.
didn't the Browns be like a second and third string mixed team, or am I mistaken?
I don't remember. I
I
mean,
don't
the
remember.
Raiders beat the Ravens this year, so
See,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And Aaron, to your stat, the Bills are 8-0 at home, right? I think you said that or
yeah,
Nick said that.
I said
Nick
that.
said
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah. Josh Allen.
that's
Josh
true.
Allen, baby.
Yeah, no, I mean it's gonna be a great game. So
Weather won't matter because they're both from cold state,
yeah,
cold fields.
All
So
right.
yeah, word.
Good shit.
Good picks.
nice belch.
If you guys watched this long, we appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. I know this episode's been a little wonky. It's not our normal thing, but we had fun doing it. Instead of doing a shark chomp bet, we're gonna do a shark rips, baby. And essentially, all you card rippers out there, that's what I'm gonna do. I just want to show you guys this real quick because I found it. This is a 2008 complete Green Bay Packers set team, unopened. I got it at Packerland Plus in Park Falls, Wisconsin, way back when Packerland Plus was still around. They got shut down. They closed, but it's got Greg Jennings, Donald Driver, Ryan Grant, Donald Lee, James Jones. James Jones, man, there's a throwback.
That's a throwback.
Aaron Rodgers,
Also a Raider.
AJ Hawk, Nick
Oh, yeah,
Barnett,
that's right.
Aaron Campman, Brian Brom, excuse me, and then Jordan Nelson. So, anyways, unopened. That's cool. I remember getting that walking in there. Let's open this thing real quick. See if we got anything good. I'm gonna pull out the hits. This is a 30 card value pack. It's like $10 at Walgreens. Score, Panini. I don't like Panini, I love Panini. I don't like Score, excuse me, but I bought it because it was cheap and I needed something to do for our segment to close out this thing. I can't even fucking open it. I better have like a $40 hit in here. Let's see if I can open it.
Nick, you should take all those Packer cards out and then individually put them in frames.
Yeah.
And 30 card pack, I'll be surprised if I even get one.
No, your other one. No, the 12 card, your Packer one.
Oh, I ain't taking those things out. All right,
I know.
let me just do it this way real quick. Oh shit. Oh shit. I might have got some good stuff. Cam Akers. That's just a base card, but Cam Akers for all you Vikings fans. And Rashawn Gary. Go Pack, go. All right, how do I do this without having the right setup? Let's see.
We're going to announce the players? You're just going to skid through them.
No, there's 30 of them.
Not all 30 of them, Joe. Jesus Christ.
All right, we got a 2024, and this is a red. This is an alternate rookie quarterback, Bo Nix, baby.
Hey, let's go.
There you go. There you go.
I told you, Bo. And Bo we trust. Jalen Warren. That's an alt thing. Different color. Joe Mixon. All right, cool. A Geno Smith celebration. What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
You can burn that card.
Oh, here you go. A league leader's Tyreek Hill.
Absolute trash now.
Okay.
This looks like an old ass card, but it's really not. That. All right. Oh, look at that, Jared Verse.
Hey, let's go. Ship that to me, baby, right now. ASAP.
That's a rookie card. I'll sell it to you. $5. Back attack.
Like I gotta make some money.
Josh Allen, is that Josh Allen's sack? Oh no, that'd have been great if it's Josh Allen sacking Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dope.
First ballot Hall of Famer Mike Singletary.
Oh, God. Oh,
That's right. Can you read that? That's my boy Jair Alexander doing a celebration. Another league leader. Ooh, Sidney Brown on a 99-yard interception. Okay, interesting. Okay. Potential Drake May. Getting on. I'm looking for the good ones. Max Melton. We might be effed, boys.
If you get even more rookie cards, definitely point that out.
JJ McCarthy rookie card.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be worth something. He had a great season.
Jaden Hicks rookie card. Okay. Anyways, it was fun. It was fun while last. All right, guys. That's a shark rip. Get it? Because like we rip into stuff. 'Cause we're sharks.
Tear into
All
it,
right,
man.
we love you guys. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you want to see in the off season. Leave a comment. Say, let's talk about Donald Trump. Let's talk about how Joe Biden's probably going to lead the MVP series for the Chicago Bears. He's going to be the guy that they all go to. Let's talk about
No politics.
conspiracy theories. No. This isn't politics. No, they're going to coach teams. You didn't know that?
Oh, my bad.
We appreciate you guys for watching. Share it with a friend. Until next fucking time. Go Pack Go. There's always next year. You guys got anything you want to add?
Just be kind. Want to love one another. You know what I'm saying?
One love another, brother.
To all the Packer fans out there, the Rams are going to finish what you started against the Eagles.
Really?
We'll take them out. We'll take them out for you guys.
Is this what you think?
What I'm hoping.
I agree. Go Rams. Whose house?
Rams house.
I can't believe that's your saying.